great-grandfather started the first mills, water power mill first, and went to steam, and then it kept coming right down, handed right down, and so that makes 5 generations in the Scott family to run the sawmill, mill, and it's always been like a family sawmill mostly, and so it's been handed down and quite many times, and I've been at it about all of my life, and started young. Like, I guess I first went to the woods and worked in the tents and stuff. Knox team, I was only 12, so, and I did quite a lot of the work then. My father brought us a brand new crosscut saw and a new half axe and put us on the shore of the lake in a nice stand of pine, and it was hard work, but we thought we was having fun. You know, it was good. It was good. Logging and all this type of thing it ain't a great good job, but it's a healthy job. It's been handed down. We've all done it. So, and we've been saws around the saws all my life, and I still got all my fingers. My fingers are still there. I've got a couple of broken ankles, but my fingers are still here. So that's the main thing. Fingers and toes. We used to roll the logs in with peavies, but now we put them in with a forklift and put them on these skids, and then we roll them over with a peavy to the carriage like this here. We roll them with the carriage, like, and this is only a small log, this one, but sometimes we have great big ones, this big around. We roll in there, but these sometimes them little crooked ones is harder to roll than a big one. So. A lot of my first jobs, we used to blast a lot of rocks in the sled roads and stuff, and on the river too for river drives, and. One of my first jobs too was holding the drill into the rock, and I got the drill over there, and my father mostly was a striker, and I turned it, and he missed the drill once in a while, and it went by my fingers some of the time. A lot of the time they got me. A lot of people got hit with it too, but you could drill a granite rock pretty easy, like, you know, it was. Every time, every hit, you could feel it go down in the rock, like, and turn it, and it would take out another chip, and it would go down some. So, but I never ever loaded my father and my grandfather most always loaded the rocks, but I guess that I have loaded them. But dynamite then, everybody dynamited then, all the older people, but can't do it now. You gotta have a license to do it. But we did a lot of blasting. That was one job you had. But my first job of cutting logs was with a crosscut saw, and notched them with the axe, and then crossed it with a crosscut saw. And there's the crosscuts hanging on the wall there that we used. Like that top one is one that we used. Those bottom ones isn't, because they're the older type. But the top one is what you call the pagan raker. It's the pagan raker. They was made by Simon's Saw Company, and when that pagan raker come out, was quite a fast saw. It was a good saw. The chainsaw changed everything. Like it speeded things up, and I don't know. Don't know whether it was for the good or what, but faster though, like faster. But something about with two people sawing into the woods and the sound of that crosscut saw in the wood seemed something like I don't know, seemed like a more relaxed thing. It didn't seem like it was hard to work, but it didn't seem as hard to work with a power saw. Everything seemed to kind of float along, I guess. Mills is pretty well closed down, yeah. These small mills is pretty well all out now. They just can't run them, I guess. Can't run them because of, well, men, I guess. Men don't want to do it no more, and you haven't got a lot of people don't know how to do this stuff no more, like this kind of stuff. Nobody wants to. Young people don't want to do this kind of work anymore, and you can't blame them, I guess, because it's long hours and all that, so it's kind of hard. Yeah. So.